Hello and welcome to SG Speeches. Today's video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's going to be Captain Hypatia. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's skin is going to be Captain Hypatia, which is this season's level up quest pack skin. It has two edit styles, which is the standard Captain Hypatia, and then the armoured. Obviously you get the armoured one for complete 28 Captain Hypatia quests, and they're available available with quest 4's or week 4's quest drop on May 23rd, 2023. So obviously you can get it when that on May 23rd, which is pretty cool. So I decided to make 10 combos for the standard style, and yeah, let's get into the first one. So the backbling I'm using is the Sith probe droid, which is on the premium version of the Find the Force battle pass. I guess you say mini battle pass. It's on literally the first item you get for getting enough reputation, which is pretty cool. Pickaxe I'm using is the Snap Blade, which is part of the Special Operations Squad set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2, and this was part of the Special Operations Gear Bundle when the Attack on Titan skins were in the store, so that's Captain Levi and Bakusa Ackerman. When they're both in the store, you could buy the Gear Bundle separately. The glider I decided to use is from this season, the Wings of the Storm, which is Mizuki's glider. I really do like this a lot. CONTRAIL is Reality Flow, which is also from this season, part of the River Guard, and is also a part of the same set as Mizuki, and is Mizuki's CONTRAIL. The wrap I decided to go with is the Wolfpack Battalion, which is part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2, and still in the item shop now if you do want to buy it. It is the Clone Trooper Wrap Pack. I'm mainly using the wrap for the white, black and the grey. Let's move on to the second Captain Hypatia skin combo. I decided to use the Demon Wind Shuriken, which is part of a Naruto set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 8, using this for the black and silver. Pickaxe is Driver, which is an item shop pickaxe, part of the Teed offset, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8, using it for the black and silver and a little bit of blue as well. I really do like this pickaxe a lot. You can switch it out and use the Icebreaker instead if you want to use that, or use anything black or silver themed, would work nicely. And then the wrap I'm using is Hunter's Arsenal from the Chapter 2 Season 5 Battle Pass, part of the Jungle Hunter set, and is Predator's weapon wrap from that season. And I thought you mainly use this for the silver and the red, because on the Captain Hypatia skin it's got a little bit of silver and a little bit of red as well. So it goes actually very nicely, or way better than I thought it was, and it actually works perfectly. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the Attach Case, which is Leon S. Kennedy's backbling, part of the Raccoon City Survivor set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2, using it for the silver. Pickaxe is the Icebreaker, item shop Pickaxe, part of the Arctic Command set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 1. It's a very good pickaxe in my opinion, using it for the black and the silver. And the wrap I decided to use is Assassin, which is part of the John Wick set, and this is also an item shop wrap. Basically, when the John Wick skin first came out, this was in the item shop with him, so if/when the John Wick skin comes back, he should come back at some point, this wrap map should hopefully be there also. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the Tragic Blade, which is a Rogue Leroy's backbling, which is part of the Kid Leroy set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1, using it as backbling and also the pickaxe, using it for the black and the blue. It's a very good pickaxe in my opinion, and it goes absolutely perfectly with the Captain Hypatia default style. And the wrap I'm using is Fractal Zero. I really do like this weapon wrap a lot, part of the 0 point set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8, and this was most recently in the item shop in the Zephyr Locker bundle, whereas in the store you could either get it in the bundle or get it separately. It's just a very good blue wrap in my opinion. It's animated as well, which is a pretty cool looking wrap. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the shield, and the shield I decided to use was the Eternal Shield, which is part of the Honor Shining set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3, and I'm using the default colour and super level off, so you can have the silver and the red. It goes very nicely. But if you don't have this one, you can always use the Dragon Crest from Chapter 1 Season 8, and then whack it on with the silver style, or just use the Banner Shield and just have like a grey theme, grey, black, red, or I guess blue themed colour for the banner you're using, would work nicely. Pickaxe is a Silver Surface Pickaxe, part of the Silver Surface set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 4, mainly using this for the full silver look. And then wrap is Industrious from Chapter 2 Season 3, part of the Intrepid Engine set, and you're mainly using this for the silver. At this stage I was like running out of silver wraps to go with this skin. This style is harder than what the actual armoured style would be, so I have so many ideas, or ideas / combos that I would use with the armoured style, but obviously this one's a little bit harder to combo with, so that's why I decided to whack on this wrap. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the T800 Endoskeleton Arm, which is part of the Future War set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. It works very nicely for the silver look. But I was either going to use this one or the Skull of Caliretus, which is part of the Downhill Demon set, just for the silver. But I decided to go with the Endoskeleton Arm. Pickaxe is a Snake Sword, which is part of the Naruto set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8, and is Sasuke Uchiha's Pickaxe, using it for the black and silver. And the wrap is Pulse Phase from the Chapter 2, Season 7 Battle Pass, using it for the silver, black, and the blue goes pretty nicely as well. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Spider-Man icon, but I was thinking of either using this or the Sword of the Daywalker. I was going to use the Sword of the Daywalker as the backbling and also the pickaxe, but I decided to go against it because I've already had a sword where I used it as backbling and the pickaxe for the Tragic Blade, so I thought I'd use the Spider-Man icon. It goes very nicely because of the black and the silver. It's a good backbling in my opinion as well, because I found certain backblings you whack on. I said, for example, you whack on a cape, the hair goes for the cape, so I just couldn't use any of the capes, so that's why I decided to go with Spider-Man icon. Pickaxe is a scratch mark, part of the Lynx set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, and was in that Bat Pass, and is Lynx's pickaxe from that season, and I'm using the colour black. Gives it a nice black and silver look. And the wrap I'm using is Shadow Angular Shift, the black and the white, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, but you can use any of the Shadow series wraps. Use this one, the Array, if you own it, on the Monarch's Glow, which is from the Monarch Level Up Quest Pack from Chapter 3, Season 1, the first ever Level Up Quest Pack we got, would work nicely. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Fram kit, which is part of the Dune set. I'm not sure which Dune skin's part of, Cheney's or the other one, I'm not 100% sure, but either way it works pretty nicely actually. The colour scheme, it's the first time I think I've ever used this backbling in a combo. It works way better than I thought it was, it actually does work pretty nicely with the colour scheme. Pickaxe is a Sigil of the Empire, which is Darth Vader's pickaxe from Chapter 3, Season 3's Battle Pass, using it for the black, silver and the red, and the wrap just had to be Darth Shader to top this combo off, which is also obviously part of the same set and part of the same season, and was the first ever Star Wars series weapon wrap we got before we got the obviously ones in the item shop, the Actis class and then the different clone trooper ones. Let's move on to the second last combo. I decided to combo the backbling and pickaxe from this season. I decided to use the Fox Wayfinder, which is Stray's backbling, and I'm using the edit style Fox Wayfinder with your activity full. Pickaxe is the Plasma Core Claws, and I'm using the edit style Plasma Core Claws, part of the Chaos Artist set, introduced in this season, which is Chapter 4 of Season 2, and this is Highwise. This Highwise pickaxe works pretty nicely actually, the colour scheme as well. And the wrap I'm using is Silver Cloud, which is an item shop wrap. Was introduced in Chapter 2 Season 7, using it for the blue and the silver. Let's move on to the final combo. For this one, I decided to whack on the Skelly Bun Key, and I'm using the silver Skelly Bun Key. It goes pretty nicely with the colour of Captain Hypatia's hair, so that's why I decided to use it. It doesn't really look silver to me, but it looks more like her colour of her hair, but either way it works nicely. Pickaxe is a Big Spoon, which is part of the Chapter 2 Season 8 Battle Pass, part of the Unicorn Flake set, and this is Fabio Sparklemane's pickaxe from that season, and I'm using the standard edit style, which is a Big Spoon for the silver. And then the wrap I decided to use was Leroy Freestyle, which is part of the Kid Leroy set, and it's Kid Leroy's weapon wrap, using it for the silver and the blue. And it was introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. It's a very good wrap, goes very nicely with this combo. So that's all the 10 skin combos done for the Captain Hypatia set. And once I do unlock the armored style, once we can unlock it, I'll make sure to get combos done for that. I'd probably say I prefer the armored style over the standard, but either way, it's quite a unique looking skin. And obviously it's in the item shop now for 1,200 V-Bucks. That all of the level up quest packs have been, which is still pretty cool. And yes, I'll just be continuously I'll be continuing to get the challenges done for the Fun 4 stuff. And then try to work my way to getting Darth Maul. And once I do get that done, obviously once I get skins, I'll probably continue with getting either suggestions done on Star Wars skins. If you guys do want to see a specific cosmetic related video, could be skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider, / umbrella, contrail, or even weapon wrap, feel free to whack it in the comments below. It doesn't have to be a specific season, it can be any season, any item shop exclusive. If I have it, I'll get it done. If I don't, always feel free to whack in another suggestion in the comments. If I have it, I'll make sure to get it done. But anyways, that's pretty decent.